Hello, friend. I hope you are well. Today we are diving into Luke 9, a chapter that reveals the heart and authority of Jesus. 1. Jesus sends out the 12. Jesus gives his 12 disciples power to heal and to proclaim God's kingdom. They are sent out with this authority to share his message boldly. 2. Herod is perplexed about Jesus. Herod Antipas hears of Jesus' miracles and wonders who he is. People are talking about him everywhere. 3. Feeding of the 5,000. With 5 loaves and 2 fishes, Jesus blesses and distributes them. Everyone eats and is satisfied, showing God's power to provide. 4. Peter confesses Jesus as Christ. Peter says, "Thou art the Christ of God." Recognizing Jesus as the promised Messiah, his words reveal faith and understanding. 5. Jesus foretells his suffering. Jesus tells the disciples he will face trials. This prepares them to follow him with trust. 6. The Transfiguration. Jesus' face shines with glory, his clothes dazzling white. Moses and Elijah appear, showing that the law and prophets point to Jesus. 7. Jesus heals a boy the disciples couldn't. A boy troubled by an evil spirit is brought to Jesus. He restores him, showing his unmatched authority. 8. The cost of following Jesus. He calls everyone to deny themselves, take up their cross daily and follow him. Following Jesus requires trust, commitment, and living his way. 9. Jesus again foretells his suffering. He reminds them of the difficult path ahead. The disciples are called to stay faithful and watch closely. 10. Who is the greatest among them? The disciples argue about importance. Jesus teaches true greatness comes from humility and serving others. 11. Those not against us are for us. Jesus tells them to welcome others working in his name. Even those outside their group can reflect God's mission. 12. A Samaritan village rejects Jesus. A village refuses to welcome him. Jesus moves on without anger, showing his mission matters more than being accepted. Luke chapter 9 shows Jesus' compassion, power, and guidance. Every event calls us to trust him, follow his ways, and live boldly for God. Greatness comes through service and faith. Here's a question. What is your favorite act of kindness? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this Bible chapter breakdown, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shine on, and I'll see you next time, friend.